Ну что, начинаем, да? Не работает или работает? Нормально, просто нет обратного эха, да? Ну, я хочу на русском пару слов сказать. Мы хотим все-таки сделать международный формат конференции, поэтому у нас есть те, кто русского не знает, скорее всего. Во-вторых, будут писаться доклады, и, скорее всего, тоже будут подаваться, люди будут смотреть из разных стран. Поэтому предложение такое, я постараюсь говорить на английском, ну, кто может, пусть говорят, конечно, на английском, главное, чтобы были английские слайды. Это раз. Во-вторых, сейчас я перехожу на английский и начнем. Okay, dear friends, dear guests, I'm very excited that you arrived in this conference, and I would like to open this conference and make a give awards for our chairman of this conference of program committee, Ivan Oseledets. He will make a first welcome speech, and okay, we can start.
Okay, thank you, Andrey. Do you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so thanks. First of all, I'm sorry that I cannot be personally due to personal reasons. I really wanted to, but sometimes things happen that you cannot predict. So I think the topic of the conference is very important, because if you look even at the global landscape, there is no conference related to mathematics and AI. Of course, it would be not so easy sort of to scale it to international, to really international conference, but you have to start small. And Andrey Nechesov, he did a great work. All of the components, including the review system and so on, which nobody typically wants to do, but I also think it's quite important. And I suggest just to start to exchange ideas and hope this conference will become really regular and unique. So maybe next year we can have it somewhere internationally. We will see. But I think there is actually great potential in the topic, because current machine learning conference, mathematics is not the main focus. They are more focused on other things. Anyway, again, sorry that I cannot be here there with you in Sochi, but let's have a successful meeting. And I'm glad to open the conference. Thank you.
Okay. Give me the microphone. Thank you, Ivan. We continue our greetings words, and I would like to invite on this scene the Academician of Russian Academy of Science, my teacher, Sergey Goncharov, and he says some words about this conference, about maybe new ideas in this conference. Okay, Sergey Sasyanovich.
Thank you very much. Сергей Константинович, секундочку. Вам второй микрофон для зума.
Dear colleagues, thank you very much for coming on this conference, and I hope it will be very important to discuss this problem for people who work in different areas of artificial intelligence, and discuss what the mathematical problem we have in this area. The problem to construct some artificial intelligence was started in the last century, and it was the first work. But in that time, we have very different situations, such that the main task of this research and constructing of program was connected with explicit notion, such that it was necessary to construct some program which can work with big engineering system and to do some definitely programming result. of this work. But now we have very different situation with this, such that we have some new result in artificial intelligence connected with machine learning neural system to work with natural language and with natural notion. And big difference exactly between explicit notion and fuzzy notion, such that in natural language we have very not exactly defined notion, but we need to work now with this notion and to define what the task, what the problem we have to solve for complex system. And for this reason, it's very important to have not only programming system, but mathematics, which give us trusted artificial intelligence, trusted decision for this system. And from another side, it's necessary to have some special law for using of this programming system in our life and to work with artificial intelligence, such that who will be on the answer for this decision and the result of the work of this program, and to more difficult problem connected with this. And it's important. And I have to say that it's the middle of previous century, it was started to construct some special learning system, learning machinery to solve this problem. If we have some examples of solving this problem, we can construct the general program to solve a lot of problems in this area. But it was noted on the first step that this system very often don't work really, and we have some counterexamples in which we have not this decision. And it was the problem of Frank Stefan to construct it in a very good situation, where we have very good describing of the problem to find this learning system for this very clear system. But with my colleagues from Heidelberg, Ambos Peace and Sergey Goncharov from Almaty, we prove that there is counterexample in this case too, such that very carefully we need to consider the system for which we find some decision. What the proof that in this case we have decision and this decision will be worked. And I would like to say about some another problem. It's problem from computational mathematics. It's a Godunov problem about guaranteed accuracy. It's a problem that we know that there is a limit of these methods, computational method, but we can not define it in which step we have exactly small difference between decision solving of this problem and some approximation of this decision. It's very important to solve it. And several years ago it was suggested some new idea to solve this problem. consider the not only computational model, but consider presentation for model with polynomial complexity. And in this case, it's possible to solve this problem for some of differential equation about guaranteed accuracy. And some another problem, and we have now exactly, it's the problem to work with big system in which we used different programs. But sometimes these programs work very well in some ordinary grades. But if we change these parameters, in this case we have very big problems. And we need to consider not only guaranteed accuracy for these parameters, but some another problem. It's about guaranteed accuracy for time, such that if we will compute very long time, we will have some crash of our system. For this reason, it's a lot of mathematical problems what we need to solve on the basis of mathematics to really have not dangerous artificial intelligence and solving of this problem. Good luck.
Thank you very much. Big thank you. Give me. Yes. Okay, we right now we have some technical problems in Zoom, but I think we decided these questions and we can continue. Next speaker for welcome speech, I would like to share words with Director of Computing Power Application Innovation Institute. It's Joshua Huang from Shenzhen University, professor of Shenzhen University. Joshua, please.
Hello?
Yes, thank you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear? Okay, because I lost my picture here, but I can speak. My dear colleagues, good morning in Sochi, but now it's afternoon in Shenzhen. It's my pleasure to greet you at the MathAI2025 conference. I would like to thank Dr. Andrey Nechesov to invite me to give this welcome speech. It is clear that the theoretical foundation of artificial intelligence is in mathematics, including logic, statistics, optimization, and computational mathematics. Without mathematics, it would be very hard to consider complex AI systems can be built. I'm very glad to see many different topics of mathematics are covered in the program of this conference, in particular, pure mathematical issues in AI, which makes this conference different from other AI conferences, which often emphasize more on algorithms and engineering issues, just the chairman of this conference just mentioned. We know that computer power is a key element in artificial intelligence, in particular, building pre-trained large language models and reasoning. To foster intelligent computing power environment to support AI development, the Ancient Computer Power Application Innovation Institute was launched in Shenzhen recently, of which I'm the director, to promote ancient intelligent computing technology developed by Huawei company. At the moment, you may know that the most popular intelligent computing technology is NVIDIA, but you may not know that second position is Huawei Ascent Intelligent Computing Technology. Using Huawei technology, Shenzhen is building one of the largest intelligent computing centers in the world. Here, using this opportunity, I welcome you to visit Shenzhen and our institute and discuss collaborations in AI with us. I will be very glad to receive you. Finally, I wish you a successful conference. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, friends. Thank you, Joshua. Big thank you for your speech. And I would like
don't
to
hear you.
Yeah. Oh, not here.
No, I hear you, but we don't hear people in the room.
People in the room. They silent. People in the room.
That's okay.
Okay. Next.
Андрей, не слышно тебя. Вообще.
Сейчас слышно его?
Сейчас слышно, да.
Okay, thank you. Next, who I want to invite on this scene, it's Academician of Russian Academy of Science, Alexey Semenov. He also said some welcome speech and maybe add some additional information about our conference. Okay. Alexey Lьвович, please.
Okay.
Just a moment.
Okay. Is it working?
Okay.
So, dear friends, I would like also to say a few words, perhaps being even shorter than the previous speakers, and to say hello and good luck from the Moscow minority here, and from the Academy of Sciences as a member of the board of Division of Mathematical Sciences. There are many events happening simultaneously, so as you see, some people are distant, but it's very good that there is a chance from Sirius community and the government of Sirius to provide this excellent facility. So thank you very much, first of all, to the people here who are organizing all these wonderful events, which I believe is counting now even in mathematics as hundreds, not even dozens. And also I would like to say something about the content of our conference. Really, it's surprisingly few events happening in this connection between mathematics and digital technologies and artificial intelligence specifically. We have for years also the mathematics in foundation for computer science. That's natural. But artificial intelligence tries to keep it aside, as previous speakers were saying. And I think it's connected also with the fact that AI is very widely proliferated now in the society, in our life, and it's by itself very fragmented. So there is some technology, there is some digital recognition system, there is some natural language processing, there are many other things happening in artificial intelligence and happening very fast. So it's hard for mathematics to follow what is happening there. But I would like to mention and to emphasize just one feature of AI field and mathematics. Often we say that mathematics is a language, and it's very important and very true for the artificial intelligence field. Really, mathematics is a language. Eventually, we are coming, if we like, to speak to each other as a field of AI. Eventually, you can use different terms from arts and culture and philosophy, but at the end of the day, when you are asking each other, what does it really mean? Usually we come to the language of mathematics. So mathematics was in the very start of this, and I will tell more about this in my speech today, in my talk, but also is a language of communication. And it was also mentioned in the lecture, in the welcoming speech of Professor Goncharov, and a little bit less in what Professor Oseledets said, that even mathematics has some sense for artificial intelligence. I would like it was a little bit exaggerated. We all understand that mathematics is in the background and it's important. What is surprising actually is that continuous mathematics, which were in the digital era a little bit being neglected, now in the field of artificial intelligence became the very core subject for this. But we feel that more and more of discrete mathematics, including mathematical logic and theory of algorithms, happen to be important of, for example, trusted artificial intelligence issues and many others. So I think it's a very proper time to meet together and to exchange our feelings from both mathematical side and technological artificial intelligence side here. So thank you very much for organizing this event. To organizers, thank you.
Thank you.